Namaskar, I'm a movie star, I'm 51 years of age. I sell dreams and I peddle love to millions of people back home in India who assume that I'm the best lover in the world. I was born in a refugee colony in the capital city of India, New Delhi. My father was a freedom fighter. My mother was, well, just a fighter like mothers are. We struggled to survive. When I was in my early 20s, I lost both my parents. I do remember the night my father died, and I remember the driver of a neighbor who was driving us to the hospital. He mumbled something about dead people don't tip so well and walk away into the dark. And I was only 14 then. And I put my father's dead body in the back seat of the car. And my mother besides me. I started driving back from the hospital to the house. And in the middle of a quiet crying, my mother looked at me and she said, "Son, when did you learn to drive?" And I thought about it and realized, and I said to my mom, "Just now, Mom." So from that night onwards, much akin to humanity in its adolescence, I learned the crude tools of survival. And the framework of life was very, very simple then, to be honest. I thought, you just ate what you got and did whatever you were told to. We relied on systems created through the toil and sacrifice of generations before to protect us. And we felt that governments actually worked for our betterment. Science was simple and logical. Apple was still then just a fruit, owned by Eve first and then Newton, not by Steve Jobs. Till then, it was. And I experienced the miracle of human innovation and cooperation. And my own creativity, when supported by the resourcefulness of this collective endeavor, catapulted me into superstardom. I started to feel that I had arrived. And generally, by the time I was 40, I was really, really flying. I was all over the place. I'd done 50 films by then and 200 songs. And I'd been knighted by the Malaysians. I'd been given the highest civil honor by the French government. The land I come from is the source of inexplicable but very simple spirituality. In its immense generosity, India decided somehow that I, the Muslim son of a broke freedom fighter who accidentally ventured into the business of selling dreams, should become its king of romance, the Badshah of Bollywood. And I've learned from these people that neither power nor poverty can make your life more magical or less torturous. A mystic poet from my land famously wrote, "Pothi padi padi jug bhaya, pandit bhaya na koi. Pothi padi padi jug bhaya na pandit koi. Dhai aakhar prem ke, pade so pandit hoy." There are all the books of knowledge that you might read and then go ahead and impart your knowledge through innovation, through creativity, through technology. But mankind will never be the wiser about its future unless it is coupled with a sense of love and compassion for their fellow beings. So I truly believe the future you has to be a you that loves. So you may use your power to build walls and keep people outside. Or you may use it to break barriers and welcome them in. You may use your faith to make people afraid and terrify them into submission. Or you can use it to give courage to people so they rise to the greatest heights of enlightenment. You can use your energy to build nuclear bombs and spread the darkness of destruction. Or you can use it to spread the joy of light to millions. You may land on Mars and build armed citadels, or you may look for life forms and species to learn from and respect. My country has taught me. So I believe the future you is an infinite. It's called a chakra in India, like a circle. It ends where it begins from to complete itself. And your complete unimportance in the larger context of the universe, which sees from the eyes of truth. Thank you very much.